Yeah, I got it recording. I got it. Look at this thing here. This thumb goes way up here, dude.
Okay. Oh,
This goes, you know what I mean?
okay.
There you go. Good. See how that's bent, how that's back?
Mhm.
This thing's almost like it gives you pressure to rotate a face closed, right? You
Okay.
see that?
Yep.
So that thumb guide, you can kind of imagine you get to go kapow. See, there's a little twist on that
Yep.
because you got this fin to help you with
Okay.
you with me. So now you can put your right hand on and let your thumb and index finger fit nicely in that little design deal. Now get your lifeline on this thumb. Get your, yeah, there you go. Okay. So now this thing's going down here and you're putting on the, you see what I mean? Good. A little wider stance, a little flare your feet. Good. Okay, good. Good. Pop it in that bag. Good. Okay, pop it in there. Good. Hips a little more forward. No, not that way, this way. There you go. Good. Okay. Step up and tap this one. Okay. Yep. Get that thumb behind that fin. Get that right hand in that cradly part. Okay. Flary feet for me. Turn those feet out a little bit each. Good. Don't move anything. I'm just going to swivel your pelvis a bit. That's going to help with you getting a bit more square. See your head's now a little bit behind it.
Okay.
Okay, now that left hand got cockeyed again, buddy. It's got to be more this way. Okay, I know everybody hates that, but it's got to be that way, okay? Good. Now hit a little shot, tap one out there. Little guy. Okay, good. Good try. Okay. 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 Good. Go for it. Okay, good. Now, was it hit solid or miss hit mildly?
Mildly mishit.
Okay, no worries. Okay, left hand's a little bit.
What do
Okay.
I keep moving it this?
Because you want to,
I know.
because
No,
it's
is that,
comfy.
I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing.
No, no, fair enough. So
So I'm kind of bringing it.
here's what everybody does, buddy. Everybody likes looking at, they look down at their hands like they think that that's correct. What's correct is that bent in, see how my right's bent back to match my, I'm sorry, my left is bent back to match my right. Everybody wants to kind of, they think that there should be this nice looking convergence of wrist conditions. Okay. And so, you're in here kind of cheating this thing a bit because again, we need this. You have the ability for this shaft twist to help square face. You don't really have as much when your wrist is already over there. Okay. So you got to get comfortable with that being bent back. Now, this is way too small for your hands. This is like for a lady's hands. Okay. That's why it's kind of hanging in there a bit. Right. And so now you have this ability to let this shaft have some roll, which is face control, and it'll overtake some, okay? So there you go. Good, and that heel pad's good, awesome. Then the thumb and index on the right fit in there. Peaceful, and this heel pad. Okay. Set in there for me. Flary feet, pelvis a little forward, okay? There you go, that looks nice, and then don't move. Good, feel like you're holding the old office phone right there. Okay, tap one out there. Okay. So obviously we had some, landing way behind a golf ball. Agreed?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm adding a little wider stance for me, just a tick. Beautiful. Get the good hands on there. Good. Okay, good. Cool. Hit a little shot for me. Go for it. Good. And all I tried to do, Kev, was when we're going backwards in a golf swing, so you're looking in a mirror, right? This is you looking in a mirror. Okay. As we're going, some motion away from the target, we're offsetting that motion, and that's what's helping us get our swing circle a little bit more forward so we can touch the ball. Everybody stands there and they go whack, whack, and there's no flow that takes this hula hoop and gets it a bit more forward. You see where I'm going? Now, there's so many that's a problem learning the game. As an athlete, you're in here staring at Whitey, you have a ton of speed, you can whack it. But I like these little nuggets of this lead hand getting organized, the trail hand. See how my pelvis isn't back and my shoulders aren't cockeyed and open? Pelvis is a little forward. That helps square my chest. There's subtle little nuances in here that you pick up through coaching, right? And so saving these videos for you hopefully helps you kind of get that, right? So put the training club away and grab your own 7-iron or 8-iron. Okay. So stand up here so I can help you out. Okay, take your right hand off. Okay. There's a heel pad. That thumb, set the thumb, put your thumb on the grip. That's not on the grip. That's on the grip. Good. Wrap these fingers. Good. Okay. Okay, now put your right hand on. Okay. So the reason you're struggling is because somebody taught you how to interlock your grip. Right? You've been doing it forever, right? Okay. No, I know, but somebody did it, and here's what happens. At least when you do this, everybody thinks, well, I'm doing something right. I got my fingers together. Okay, unfortunately, you got big hands, and when you put your fingers together like so, it doesn't really give you the right place to get your right hand on the golf club. So do you see, like, really how much my palm is holding that grip right now? Very little, right? But if I was to see how this is palmy now?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you see how this is, like, I don't mind if you interlock. The problem is you interlock and then all of a sudden there's no room or the wrong place for you to get your thumb and index finger. So take your thumb, put it beside your palm like so. Okay. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to do that. And I'm going to bend. No, try to relax. Try to relax. Try to relax. There. That thumb's bent up, right? And see how that is. See how I'm bending this back?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Agreed. Mine's bent back?
Yep.
Good. Now your thumb's kind of dangling over here because we're trying to control this and this a little bit. So there's a bent back, hyperextended index finger. And see how that leaves a gap for a grip? Okay, now that's going to suck for you because you've never done it. Okay, so there's a thumb and index finger on my left hand that oppose each other. It's not way down here and it's not over here, then fighting its way back. No, they just oppose each other. There's a subtle difference to it, but it's not massive. Agreed? Mild. And then when I'm putting my right hand on, I could interlock, but here's your version of interlock is like a deep thing, like all the way in there. And that's why you have a hard time getting your right hand on perfect, okay? So thumb and index finger. Good. There you go. Okay. Okay, thumb on there, right? Now I'll be your right hand. Hold on a sec. There's what a right hand feels like. That's it.
Okay.
See how the valley of my right hand fits on your thumb?
Yeah.
See how my pinky? Now, if you want to interlock a little bit, go ahead and stick your index finger in there.
Okay.
Oh, move your index finger. This one. There you go. That's what an interlock feels like. That's not what you feel, is it?
Mm-mm.
You're all
Yeah.
up and wrapped around like this. Agreed?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would just have your pinky go here, like I'm doing. Let it play piggyback.
Okay.
And see where my thumb goes?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for, as opposed to something that's more that way, like a baseball bat. And I know that's going to feel gross. So this isn't here. There you go. Nice. And I know that feels awful, but trust me, that's what's in magazines.
Feels good, actually.
Okay, good. So give me flared feet, tip over to that ball.